Entertaining match at Stoneyhill today. It was fairly end-to-end from both sides. Kelso didn't start the best, and we found the pace of the game and the pace of the Premiership quite daunting to start with. First 15-20 minutes belonged to Musselburgh, where they found themselves 12-0 up. At this point, Kelso were maybe starting to wonder how they'd get into the game, as they were starved of the ball for long periods of time and just couldn't really get out their own half. But eventually Kelso managed to put some phases together, and a nice breakaway from one of the rucks let Cammy Thompson in for a score. Patterson knocked over the conversion to bring it back to 12-7. Within a couple of minutes, Kelso were actually 14-12 up after some good continuity from the forwards, and again moving it down the blind side. Andy Tate managed to sneak over in the corner. Again, Dwayne Patterson added the conversion from the touchline. That was 14-12. From there, Kelso kept up a lot of momentum. Good backs play. Robbie Tweedy got on the end of one right in the far corner for a 19-12 lead, and that was the half-time score. After half-time, Kelso were caught napping a little bit again. Probably another soft score on their behalf allowed Musselburgh back at the game at 19-17. Kelso again grabbed the initiative, a lot of pressure, and eventually it told as Andy Tate went over at the posts. Dwayne knocked over the conversion for a 26-17 lead. At this point, the game looked more or less in Kelso's hands, and were certainly on the up and on top, and just couldn't take advantage of it at certain points. And if they had, probably would have won the game at that point. But back came Musselburgh again, typically how the game had been going. And by this time, Kelso maybe on the wrong side of the referee, and Musselburgh managed to score a try, which at the time looked like it was about 2 foot short of the line, but somehow the referee gave it, and that's obviously the way it goes. But that made the score 26-24 for a grand finale with 10 minutes left. And again, Kelso put on the pressure, and under a penalty advantage, Andy Tate put a speculative kick over. The bounce was kind to Ewan Knox, who gathered the ball and dived in near the posts. Unfortunately for Kelso, Dwayne Patterson hit the post with his conversion, which maybe would have put them out of sight. Again, back came Musselburgh, and eventually a move off a scrum saw the right winger go in near the posts. Danny Owenson kicked the conversion for 31-all. There was time for one last play, and from the kick-off, Kelso gave away another penalty, which Musselburgh kicked into the Kelso half, moved the ball into the middle from the line out, and the referee again thought Kelso were on top of the ball. Penalty. Danny Owenson steps up. Luckily for Kelso, he missed from long range. Probably a fair result in the end. Kelso 31, Musselburgh 31.